Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. 16 new positive cases of COVID-19 reported in Nagaland, taking the total tally to 371. In Nagaland, a total of 893 criminal cases registered against various underground factions in the last 5 years. IGP Limasunep says Nagaland Police will continue to carry out its duty on anti-extortion drive in the state. International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking observed in Nagaland. An advisor, Imnatiba, launches Nagaland Joblinks portal for job seekers. In Nagaland, 16 new positive cases of COVID-19 have been reported, taking the state's tally to 371 today. Health and Family Welfare Minister Pang in a tweet this morning said 15 patients are from Kohima Quarantine Center and one from Beren Quarantine Center. Pang this evening tweeted that 2 more patients, both from Jalugi in Beren district, have recovered from COVID-19. There are 209 active cases, out of which 204 are asymptomatic cases and 5 are mild, while 162 have recovered. A total of 5,960 are presently at facility quarantine, while 4,026 are at home quarantine. A total of 893 criminal cases have been registered and 1,238 persons of various underground factions were arrested during the last 5 years by Nagaland Police and Assam Rifles. This was informed by Inspector General of Police, IGP Range, Limasunep during a press conference held at Kohima today. He said the cases against the various undergrounds have been registered for their involvement in various crimes like violation of Arms Act, Explosive Acts, murder, offence against the state, abduction and kidnapping for ransom, unlawful activities prevention act, NSR, extortion and robbery. Jamir said out of the total cases registered against the various factions, the extortion-related cases makes up the majority of the offences. The IGP informed that in Dimapur alone, 507 cases have been registered against extortionists in the last 5 years, and a total of 723 extortionists were arrested, while in Kohima 72 cases have been registered and 96 extortionists have been arrested. IGP Range Limasunep said that with the phase-wise relaxation of the lockdown, there are apprehensions on increase in extortion activities by various underground factions and anti-social elements in the state. Addressing media persons at Kohima today, Jamir said Nagaland Police assured the citizens that it will continue to carry out its mandated duty of anti-extortion drive against, irrespective of various UG groups, overground sympathizers, anti-social elements masquerading or taking the names of various UG groups. Highlighting on the challenges and issues faced by the police in dealing with extortions, Jamir informed that more than 95% of the cases relating to extortion are registered suo motu, since no formal complaints are lodged by the aggrieved party. He said all the measures taken by the police against the extortions are done purely by the strength of police action and not because of public or the victims has come forward. He said it stabs the heart of the criminal justice system when the victims of crime do not find it a part of their duty to file a complaint in the police station and share the facts and circumstances of the crime. He said it becomes easier for the police to apprehend a criminal if a person comes with the details of the crime. Jamir, however, lamented that if the victims submit to such illegal demands without reporting the matter, it encourages the criminals to become bold, rampant and reckless. The IGP therefore appealed to all citizens to be more forthcoming with criminal complaints and take it as a duty to assist the police in tackling the menace of extortion activities in the state. Meanwhile, any citizen can file complaints at a state police control room helpline number at 112 or 0370 2242 511. I repeat, 112 or 0370 2242 511 and various social media handles of Nagaland Police. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. Along with the rest of the world, Nagaland is observing International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking under the theme Better Knowledge of Better Care. A state-level observation of the day was organized by the State Social Welfare Department in collaboration with Kripa Foundation through video conference in Kohima today. Speaking as guest speaker, Commissioner and Secretary of Social Welfare, Sarah R. Ritze, said there is a need to spread awareness amongst the most vulnerable section, create sense of responsibility into the masses, bring sense of understanding of the menace and threat posed by substance abuse and illicit trafficking, particularly among the youth. She expressed sadness on learning that substance abuse is prevalent among school and college-going students. Sarah therefore called upon the parents, families, institutions, faith-based organizations, communities, NGOs and government departments to collectively address these problems through various tools and mechanisms to ensure substance abuse-free society. She said Nagaland State, being located in a very vulnerable geographical location, has access to all sorts of drugs or substances trafficked from across the domestic and international border. In this, Sarah said, it requires the collective efforts to fight against the substance abuse and illicit trafficking. Sarah also announced that Mon district has been included along with Kohima and Dimapur by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment for the annual plan 2020-21 under Nasha Mukt Bharat. On the occasion, the Commissioner and Secretary of Social Welfare also launched a state multimedia campaign and substance use helpline. Advisor Labour and Employment Skill Development on Apprenticeship, Industries and Commerce, Imnatiba, today launched the Nagaland Joblinks portal of the Labour and Employment Skill Development and Entrepreneurship Department, joblinks.nagaland.gov.in at Kohima. Imnatiba said, on the portal, job seekers and employers can register themselves, wherein the portal will act as a platform to connect job seekers with employers in private sector establishments initially. The portal will also soon include registration of all who plan to work outside the state so as to enable quick assistance during emergencies or in time of need. A total lockdown has been enforced in Mon district, which began yesterday and will continue till 28th of this month. Deputy Commissioner Mon Tawasilanke said the total lockdown has been enforced in the wake of certain emerging circumstances and to contain the spread of COVID-19. The lockdown strictly prohibits the movement of public except on medical emergencies. All shops will remain closed except pharmacies, and movement of private vehicles is also strictly prohibited. The DC therefore requested the public to comply with the order and further cautioned that any person found violating the order will be penalized under relevant provisions of the law. In view of the declaration of Upper BWD Colony in Kohima as containment zone, Superintendent of Police Nagaland has issued traffic regulations in the interest of public health, safety and convenience. Entry and exit of vehicular traffic into and from the containment zone will be sealed from BWD Police Point near Henny's Corner Shop and Faith Harvest Church. Commuters proceeding to Upper Janmari or Lower Janmari shall take measure higher secondary Midland Janmari route or Mohankola Upper AG, Lower AG, Lower Janmari route. There will be a one-way vehicular traffic from Directorate of Printing and Stationery Upper Janmari Junction to NSF Mathias Park via Office of the District Commanding, Home Guards and Civil Defence Office Junction. There will be no entry for vehicular traffic from NSF Mathias Park Junction towards Upper or Lower Janmari and Bethel Hospital. Heavy vehicles with or without permit, including government staff buses, will not be allowed to ply along Midland Janmari Road, Upper Janmari to NSF Mathias Park Road via Office of the District Commanding, Home Guards and Civil Defence Office Junction from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The police have requested citizens to cooperate with the traffic advisory. And now to the news, here are the main points again. 16 new positive cases of COVID-19 reported in Nagaland, taking the total tally to 371. In Nagaland, a total of 893 criminal cases registered against various underground factions in the last 5 years. IGP Limasunep says Nagaland Police will continue to carry out its duty on anti-extortion drive in the state. International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking observed in Nagaland. An advisor Imnatiba launches Nagaland Joblinks portal for job seekers. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.